Be nice to have a scoped weapon here. Right. Thanks for that. So there's another pirate here. There he is. He's gone behind the rock again. Oh, there's one down there. Look at him.
It is a shame
He's gone up there.
requires so much bloodshed.
Can't get up these things without jumping like loon. I don't have a boost pack to get down there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, jump over to here to make it coming down is going to be easier. We know he's behind the rock. That gets us down. Ooh, we got a legendary space helmet. Okay, that's pretty damn cool. So we've got a legendary already. Won't say no to that. Thank you very much. Right, there's one that we killed. Right, there's another one up here somewhere. And there's another one. So we killed those two. And yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? And we looted the other guys. Okay, good. So we're all done. We can now head back to the ship, which is over there. So here, now you can just press F and we can fast travel to the ship.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
So the problem with fast traveling to the ship, it puts you straight in it, and Vasco's not there. I actually want to talk to Vasco to get my gear from him.
How may I be of service?
So this is everything he's carrying, and I want to put that into the ship's cargo hold. Like so. So we are now encumbered, but we're going to put it in the ship's cargo. Okay, there we go. And R and Q. Right, get rid. So coachman I'm going to keep. We're going to get rid of the... I'm going to keep the cutter. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. Going to get rid of 5 of those. Oh no, we've got right, modified Kraken we'll get rid of. Rescue axe, Solstice, the Eon, right, the Maelstrom. This one comes with a reflex sight, a tactical grip, and a large magazine. This one's got a long barrel, a short scope, muzzle brake, and semi-automatic, which is the one I want. So I want this one. So, yeah, let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of all of those. And that'll give us sort of a 5-weapon loadout. So I've got a shotgun. I've got like a medium range. I've got a short range. And I've got a pistol. And I've got this, which is unlimited ammo. So that works quite nicely. Spacesuits, no. Packs, no. Helmets. Look at this one. This one gives. This is our legendary we got. Looks pretty cool too. So it's really good on the sort of resistance. Well, not really good. It's got some good resistances compared to what we've got. Minus 25% oxygen consumption, plus 25 airborne resistance, plus 20% accuracy while firing on the move. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Apparel. So let's get rid of all that. Ammo, aid, right, aid. There we go. Let's get rid of all our food. Keep that, and then the resources. Let's get rid of all of that we picked up. There we go. Good. Nice. Okay. Right. So that's done. We now need to have our weapon selection done. So the Maelstrom is number 2. The Eon is number 1. The Grendel is number 3. And the Coachman is number 4. Cutter's number 9 still. Excellent. Right, we're just going to do some research station quickly. So this is also worth doing because, particularly for the weaponry and the equipment, right? So if we take this here, it's also good for the XP. All right, so don't underestimate the XP that you can get from this. There you go, and we've got XP from it. That's nice. That's barrel mods done. We've now got grip and stock mods. There we go. And then this one here. So that's complete as well. So we've now done most of these. And there we go. So we've now completed all the weapon ones that we can without having the weapon engineering skill. Right, helmet mods. So we don't have those materials to do it, which is a shame. What is that still saying as it is? Okay, so then manufacturing. So let's do these. There we go. Do what we can. And then the final one here. And there's another one completed. You see, and every time you're completing, you're getting that XP. So food. Can't quite complete that one, unfortunately. There you go, another one completed. Very nice. There we go. And then this one. And then this one. And that one's completed as well. There we go. So, I mean, like I say, it's worth doing because you get that XP from it, right? And you'll want those mods later on, without a doubt. Okay, so let's go. Now I could fast travel right now from the missions menu. I just like to get in the pilot seat and take on and off. there you go. So we got on our missions, grav jump to Jemison. On we go. There's the jump. We've already got 1 point in the grav drive, so it will jump us automatically. There we go. Drive initiated. Alpha Centauri.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
So we have no contraband, so we're not worried about scan.
No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Okay, there we go. Right, so mission again. Set course, land at New Atlantis. Off we go. We can scan because we can. And now we're going to land. Very nice, very nice. Right, and let's exit. Actually, no, do I need to? So what I'm going to do here, I don't think I can transfer stuff straight. I know I can sell straight from the ship's cargo, but I don't think I can transfer into the lodge straight from the ship's cargo. It's one of the things that's kind of odd about the inventory links and stuff. So I think I'm going to have to load up on stuff from here. So I want all the weapons, spacesuits.
I do not understand
packs.
your attachment to all these objects.
That the aid stays. Notes, the resources. Okay, so all that should be left should be ship parts and food.
Hey, Bosco. What, no Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's our new captain.
There we
crew
go.
can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
So there's nothing I need to do with ships at the moment, so we can just leave that and exit.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Okay, good. Right, so this is the Trade Authority, so we can sell stuff here. You can't buy, but we can sell. So let's start with that. 5,000 credits available. So we're going to get rid of... What are we going to get rid of? Let's get rid of the boosted Solstice, 2 of the cutters, all the Eons, Equinox. Those 2 we're going to keep. Let's get rid of 5 of the Grendels. And let's get rid of all of the Maelstroms. The modified Kraken. This modified Maelstrom. The Axis. The Solstice. There you go. So we've got rid of those, and you can see we've already made 12,000 credits. We're going to get rid of spacesuits. There's no point. So the vendors run out of credits, basically, so there's no point in selling anymore. Now, there's a good reason why I actually don't mind running unencumbered, or sorry, encumbered at the moment, as in overweight, and that is because we want to exhaust all our oxygen to complete the task or the mission for our fitness skill. So what we're going to do, we're draining our oxygen And when we get close enough to the vendor, we're actually going to sprint to drain all the oxygen. There we go. It's going. And let's finish it off.
If you're in the market for art,
There you go.
I'm sure I can find something to suit your needs.
So you have to do that, I think, something like 20 times, which is a pain for the skill. So that's fine.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Hi there. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Okay, great. Let's see what you've got for
Oh,
sale.
please, take a look.
So we're going to start off selling what we don't want. So we've done the weapons, spacesuits. We need to get rid of this one. Packs. To get rid of these. We're going to get given one by Constellation, so I don't want those at the moment. Helmets. Let's get rid of this one and this one, and we're going to keep these two. I generally keep the that type of stuff. Apparel, we're going to keep throwables, aid, notes, resources, and then misc. Get rid of that. So we've got that. So let's see what she's got to buy. So see, there you go. We can sell directly from the ship cargo, but I don't think I can add it to the lodge. We'll have a look when we go there. Buy is we need to buy ammo. So I want 6.5 mil ammo. That's 6,900, right? This is why we need all these credits. And I want 7.7 caseless, which is the Grendel. And that goes to the vendor. So next time I come back, this vendor's going to have loads of credits available. I don't need any shotgun shells right now. I want... so that's everything there. And then miscellaneous. Digipicks. There's 2 of them. So we'll take the Digipicks as well.
Thanks for coming in.
Right, and you'll see that we're still encumbered. And that's because of the resources that we're carrying. But we don't want to sell yet. But we should be fine. We've offloaded quite a lot of weight, so it'll take longer for us to drain our oxygen. So we're going to run over here. We're going to get on the little subway thing right now. Still not showing any drop frames, which is good.
New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
That's where we're going. Off we go. So, heading to the Mast District. And we're now heading to the Constellation headquarters.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
20 XP. So again, you can see running encumbered. It's taking away that oxygen. When we get close enough to the door, we'll exhaust it again.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
So just as a reminder why I keep running out of oxygen like that is if we go to physical and we look here, you have to use up all available oxygen 20 times. It's a lot. Too much, I think, for a level, for that skill. I just, too much. But there you go.
I am capable of carrying additional supplies, if necessary.
There we go. In the lodge we go. Let's find out what this Constellation
Captain,
stuff's about, shall we?
Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you.
We appear to have a visitor.
There we go.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Okay, so don't forget to pick this up. This will permanently reduce fall damage by 5%.
Expect us to believe in fairy tales.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
There we go.
Action. We thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's
They're
it.
moving.
They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
Dun,
That
dun,
energy
dun.
that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, it means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Yup. Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Cool. 8,000 credits and a constellation backpack. Level 4 as well. Right, we've got 2 skill points. So, tech-wise, we want targeting control systems, definitely. And then I'm thinking either persuasion or medicine. I'm thinking let's go with persuasion. I think that could be useful for us. Good. Very nice. Talk to Sarah Morgan.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
I have to admit, I'm excited. This is my first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Okay. Got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Okay.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
Okay.
Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Charming place. Lots of wood. Not very futuristic. But it does have a cocktail shaker and a bar. So that's pretty good. And stuff
So
on
this is the
tap.
bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs.
Cooking
It's
station.
been nice having the place so full.
Ooh, a skull. Looks like it should be like a predator ship or something, a skull like that.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Okay, this is my room. Moby Dick, the book on there. Nicholas Nickleby, an exotic bottle. Not a bad room. Hey, we got a Chandra Chardonnay, increases persuasion chance.
Is it
We'll
really
take
necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
that. It is. It absolutely is. We've got our own little storage. That is unlimited. We've got a Chrono Watch case as well. Okay, good. So, yes, it is absolutely necessary for me to drag around all that gear. For now. The NPCs don't like it when you're encumbered. But that's fine. We have our reasons. So what we're going to do is we're going to come downstairs, and it's very easy to miss, but you can go through this door, which is now unlocked with the lodge key. And you can come down now into the basement. And we have ourselves a coachman with some shotgun shells, along with 2 Grendels and some ammunition. And we have a storage box here with a reactive gauge. Now that storage box is also like the TARDIS in that there is no limit to what you can put in it. And this is where basically I store all of my stuff. So, first thing we're going to come to is the weapon workbench. Right, so if we take our modified Maelstrom here, so we've got a long barrel already, we've got a short scope on it, we've got muzzle brake on it, it's got a standard grip. Can we change it for a tactical? No, we can't. Which is a shame. We need titanium. Standard mag. Can we change the magazine? So we can go for a tactical, but we can't do a large. Why can't we do a large? Because that needs magazine and battery mods 1, but we can go tactical mag on it. So that will vastly increase aim down, sight speed and reload speed. So let's do that. So we've now got 5 mods on this weapon, which is looking very nice. And then we've got an internal, which we can't do here. So, and we're already semi-automatic on the receiver, so that's good. Right, what else have we got here that we might want to look at? So there's our Maelstrom, so that's boosted now. So that boosted Maelstrom. And then if we look at our Grendel, can we do anything with our Grendel? So we can give the Grendel... So this will increase accuracy, recoil, control and range. The cost, yeah, so we're going to have a bit of that. There we go. To become a modified Grendel. Laser sight we can't do. Optics we can't do. Muzzle brake. So we can put a compensator, increases stability and hip fire accuracy at the cost of long range accuracy. Yep, we'll have a bit of that as well. Standard grip, no. Standard magazine. Internal. Receivers fully automatic. Burst fire would be quite nice. And that's it on that one. So that's the Grendel. So we've now got modified Grendel. Okay. And that's everything we're going to do on the weapon mods for now. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing we can do on our... Yeah. On our helmet mods. Yeah. We don't have the skills and the... we don't have the skills and the materials needed. Okay, that's fine. So then we come here to the storage box and we go right. Yeah, so you need to have it on. You can't take stuff from your ship's inventory. So you have to empty the cargo hold to put it here. It's a bit of a pain. Right, so we're keeping that one. We're getting rid of... Oh no, hang on a minute. Oh, I've messed it up already. That's got to be sold. Right, so we're keeping this one and this one. The other two are being sold. So that's fine. Right, spacesuit. That's what we're wearing. Packs. We're going to equip that one. That one can be sold. Helmets. We'll keep this one in here. Apparel. So let's get rid of that. One of those, that. I don't need more than one of each. And that. So those two need to be sold. First aid, we're not touching. Notes, we can get rid of that. Resources. This is where most of the mass comes from. So if you're wondering ever... this is generally the first place. This, weapons and suits, really does take up the... there you go. So we're now down to 55 of 140, which is perfect. That's emptied. Very nice. Alright, anything else here? Alright, so we do have this. Credits. Ooh, a jumpsuit in there. Okay, And then we've got this suit here, which is actually very good, but it requires a master lock. There's an exploit, but we're not going to be doing any of that shenanigans if the exploit hasn't been fixed yet. Okay. Right, let's go. So that Argos extractor suit, where did that go? That was in here. Argos extractor jumpsuit. So that's going to be sold as well because we've already got one of those. Okay, so out we go. And off we go. Okay, so we've done our initial bit. We're now at Constellation. We are following just the main ones as we run towards NG+. So talk to Sarah's contact. That's what we're going to be doing next. And we're already there. Okay, good. Which is this way. So talking to Sarah's contact, we're going to stop by the merchant, drop off, sell a bit of gear, and then we're going to jump on the ship and go to our next location. Right, let's see if we can exhaust some oxygen to do that laborious fitness task. 20 times running out of oxygen, never my favourite.
Welcome to Mast.
Let's just keep running around. Look at that, this is ridiculous really, but there you go, you have to do it, there you go. And done. So you have to run out of all the oxygen.
Sarah.
20 times we have to do that.
Who's your friend?
Hopefully.
Another space explorer.
It is.
Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
So there's a whole set of side missions to the UC Vanguard, not doing those as we are going straight towards NG+. So maybe later we have Constellation business to discuss first.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two.
Okay.
Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moara. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Okay, we'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make him a good offer for it.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moara will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Okay, thank you for all your help, John.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Okay, good, done. So, yeah, just coming up to 2 hours, guys. Just a shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Kick. As we say, coming up to the 2 hours. We did start very late today, so I'm not sure how long we'll keep going. Maybe another 15-20 minutes or so, and then we will be back streaming again tomorrow. However, tomorrow we will be streaming Planet Crafter as we continue our route to complete, or get as far as we can and unlock everything in Planet Crafter. So that will be the stream tomorrow. Okay, right, so we took Nat here because I want to go to see our merchant. Got a few last bits to sell. In we go.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure... Oh, please,
There we
take
go.
a look.
Right, I don't want to buy, I want to sell. So we've got a coachman to sell and 2 Grendels. We've got a pack to sell. Some apparel to sell. And I think we are good. So we've got 13,000 credits in the
Thanks
bank,
for
which
shopping at
is
Jemison Mercantile.
very nice. Thank you very much. Let's go to the ship. We're not going to fast travel because we're going to run out of oxygen to do another one as we go towards our mission of running out of oxygen 20 times.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
And there we go.
Actuators look decent. I mean, for a ship this old.
There we go.
Time to get this ship moving.
I don't disagree with you. Right. E. And off we go. Okay. So that was interesting, as we just had a crash. That's the first crash I've had in Starfield. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, level 4, right, this is where we are. Let's load this save. So I've never had Starfield actually crash before, so that's interesting, first time. Be running pretty smooth up until then, 2 hours. Let's see if we crash doing exactly the same thing again. Okay. Fingers crossed. Looking good. Who knows? Who knows why it crashed? But it did. Okay, right. We go to main. We go to... There we go. Going to Sidonia. Set course to the Sol system. And jump. Off we go. Okay.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Thank you. Old neighborhood, off we go. Scan because we can. This is where we're going to land. So 2 hours to get where we are, just following the main story, but looting everything. Being smart about our upgrades and stuff like that. And we're level 4. So yeah, with not a speed run. Right, okay, exit the ship. In fact, let's see if we can run ourselves out of oxygen again. This could actually take quite some time. No, so jumping isn't going to make it go any quicker. Oh God, look how much you have to run to run out of oxygen. That's why being encumbered is actually useful early on.
On the hull, multiple leaks in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So
There
what's
we
it
go.
going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures?
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Okay, here we go. Sidonia.
You look hurt.
Sorry? What do you mean there's no work?
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Before you say anything,
Can't say I'm a
no,
fan of
Mars is
excitement and
nothing
drama
like
around
Earth.
here.
Heck, even Earth is nothing like what Earth used to be.
You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
I'm not allowed back to leave a brave soldier behind. Help us find him.
You in the service? I know the feeling, but you just get so used to losing people. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Pay the credits or persuade. I need to do the persuade for the skill, so we're going to do the persuade.
Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
Yes. Okay, so to persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice is difficulty. High difficulty, greater chance fails. More points you earn when you succeed. Limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeded. Okay, so what matters to you more, the money or Moara's life? So we need 4 points.
Guess I should ask you the same question. You paying or what?
I want you to imagine him out there alone, and here you are holding out for cash.
I want him found. I do. All right, I'll give up.
There you
Just
go.
trying to earn a living here.
1 of
Last
3
time
succeeded.
Moara kept yelling about the lady of love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Okay,
Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
let's go.
It's not easy. Coordinators.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out.
So there's lots of side missions everywhere you go, but we're not doing any of those.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor.
We'll get there. So part of the reasons why it takes so long is because we've got that legendary helmet. Okay, there we go. Very good.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
You said it. Let's go. Okay, Venus is where we're headed, apparently. Go to Venus. Set course and travel. Okay.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Okay. Minimize ship system power to avoid systems like weapon system shields are easy to detect. Maximum stealth, power down all systems, set 1 or 2 bars on your engine, stay as far away from enemy ships as you can, get within 500. Okay, so there we go.
Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
This is going to be some time. Get within 500 meters. So if you haven't noticed it yet, on the HUD, left-hand side, bottom left-hand side of the circle, you see the speed. Next to the speed, you can see a bunch of lines with like this blue shaky bars. Those little blue bars are your noise, essentially, or detectability. So you need to keep those pretty low. So we are very much in a stealthy mode right now with everything turned off. If we get attacked, we're screwed. Okay, we got about 1,000 meters to run, and we'll be in the 500 meter range to talk to the beacon. $500 meters to go. There's our beacon. $200, 100 meters, and now we shut down all power and we activate the beacon.
To all UC affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Star Yard orbiting ground smooth. Yeah, I know, the whole place is decommissioned, but I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Okay, well there we go. Right, so that's where we're going. Get out of there before we get detected.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Okay, let's see if Vanguard Moara is in that star yard.
Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Okay, most star stations and ships can be docked with, allowing you to board them. You'll need to select the ship in your HUD and fly close enough to see the dock prompt. Okay. There we go, and off we go. So 500 meters, and we should see a dock prompt. So you can see hail at the moment. We want it to turn to docked. There we go. There's dock. And in we go. Right. So, X to board.
Captain on deck.
So, this is our weapons. Let's make sure there's our Grendel, our shotgun, our pistol.
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay. It's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello.
Okay.
Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way.
Let's see what we've
They're
got.
even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Okay. Alright, what have we got here? Another one. Another digipick. Already picked up a Nova Galactic cap, so I don't need that. And that's an advanced lock, so can we get in here? Yes. Okay, this is a bit more complicated, right? So it doesn't fit there, so this one doesn't fit in the one underneath at all. This doesn't fit here at all either. So this one's no good. So number 1 is no good. Right. So that fits, but then you only have 1. So that's not right. So number 3 doesn't fit at all either. Okay. Does this one fit? So this one doesn't fit in the bottom either. Okay, so that does fit. Which means that fits. Three doesn't fit. That does fit. And that fits. So that doesn't. That fits there. Does it fit any other way? Yes. Okay. And then there we go. And 5 locks picked. Excellent. So what have we got in here? All space trucker helmet, semi-metal wafer. We've also got an Equinox. We've got a bunch of medical stuff. Okay. I wouldn't say it was the best haul of the century. Ooh, shotgun shells. Oh, an Urban Eagle and Ultra Mag. Now that is a bit more interesting because I like the Urban Eagle. So we are going to have that one equipped. The only problem with the Urban Eagle is getting ammo for it. But we're going to put that as number 8. Okay. So I think that's everything in here. Everything here. Right then, so we are now ready to proceed further into the space station. So we're coming up 2 hours 20 minutes. We are going to wrap it up here. So we did start late tonight, but we are going to continue. So tomorrow we're going to be doing Planet Crafter, continuing our series on Planet Crafter. We'll see how far we can get with that one. No stream on Tuesday as normal. I may be streaming on Wednesday if I get back from London in time, in which case we'll be streaming probably Planet Crafter again, and then we'll be doing a big stream on Starfield on Thursday, and streaming again on Sunday. So check out stream on Thursday. Thursday we will be looking to clear this station and hopefully find Vanguard Moara. And so you'll get to see us as we progress through more of the main story on our road to NG+. As I say, this is not a speed run, but this is just a no side quest, no outpost building, no messing really too much with ships and everything else. It is basically running straight for NG+, and we'll see how that goes, see how the story goes. But we are looting like crazy because we want the ammo, we want the credits, we want the upgrades to make it a smoother path when we do that combat, and there's plenty of combat to come. As I say, keep an eye out on YouTube. I am travelling a lot with work. I'm away a lot with work. It's been 3 weeks since I've been at home. I'm home for a week. I'm away for another 2 weeks. But during that 2 weeks away, I will continue to try and get content out on the YouTube channel. I say there will be more Warhammer the Old World stuff coming, but it does take a while. So that won't be until the middle of October. to see the next one, which should be the Bretonians, followed by the Vampire Count. So keep an eye out for that one as well. Live streams will be Planet Crafter, Starfield. Those are the two. We want to try and finish Planet Crafter, and then we want to also be wanting to finish Starfield up to NG+. We'll see. I've got lots of other games in the works we want to stream. There's actually a ton of games I want to stream. I want to get more into Cyberpunk and do a nice stream to playing through Cyberpunk, as well as Baldur's Gate. All of these games, Starfield, Cyberpunk, Baldur's Gate, these are very, very long playthroughs. So, these are going to be long series. So keep an eye out for those. I also want to do some more Total Warhammer 3 stuff. There's been some changes in there, as we've seen some updates to things, so hopefully we'll see some more Total Warhammer 3 series, as well as continuing a bunch of first plays. We've got a lot of first play stuff to do as well. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for those joining on Twitch, those joining on Kick, and those joining on YouTube. It's much appreciated. As always, I look forward to seeing you soon. I'll see you back tomorrow night with Planet Crafter. Have a great night. You've been watching The Ghost Hour.